So guys, this video is about how to achieve the style on display, right? So it's very fine, it's classy, and it looks easy, right? But this video tells the story behind the scenes. So how do you go about it? So I've drafted the lines. So these lines are 1 inch interval each. Each of these lines are 1 inch away from the other. So you have to make sure you mark the points 1 inch on each side, both on the horizontal side and the vertical side. Then you draw those lines, you connect the lines, you connect all the lines. So when you do that, you have a 1 inch square. So each of those 1 inch square, you apply your stones on each of the 4 points and also add the center points. So each of the box, the aim now is to fill each of the box with 5 stones, right? 4 at each of the points and 1 in the center. So that's what I'm doing here. So that's what you have to do to achieve this time. It's very easy, but you have to be patient. It's kind of stressful. It took me about 1 hour to achieve this style after sewing. So at this point, you must have sewn, you close all the sides, you close your sleeves, and you've done all the finishing. So just to apply the stones. So applying the stones, you have to be careful again and be patient. So yeah, so this is the zoom in view of everything. So that's how you apply it gently, guys. You have to be very careful, because if you any moment you slip your hand, you have spoiled all the work. So you have to be careful to apply the stones, and when you do, you have a great work. So the chalk I use is not just any chalk, right? It's an heat erasable chalk, and that is the chalk I recommend if you're going to try this out, because after you apply heat on it, it will disappear, guys. Those marks will disappear. You know, this is you're working with the front of the fabric. So when you apply heat, when you use heat erasable chalks, those marks will disappear completely. So trust me. So I recommend that if you want to try this out. So you apply the stone on all the points, all the boxes. You fill in the pockets with the stone that you have, right? You fill in the boxes with the stone you have. This my stone is actually big. I think it's bigger than the normal one. I don't even know until I saw other stones and compared them, but it's still nice. I think it's the same thing for the smaller stone. Those will be more, more smaller, and it will be more difficult. But I think it will still be easy. So you just have to try it out. So you keep going gently, keep filling the boxes, keep doing it gently and gently until you get there. A little by little. A little becomes a lot, right? So just keep going little by little. So after applying the stones, you press with your iron. You press with the iron that has this cover plate under. If your iron doesn't have this, please make sure you put a cover cloth before the iron, so that you don't apply your iron directly on the face of your material in order for you not to get burnt. So please make sure you remember that. And if you're not using a steam iron, make sure you sprinkle water before you apply your iron for best results. So after applying your iron, you have to do something else. We have to take it to a heat press to finish the gumming of the stone in order for it to be permanent, right? So after gumming with your iron, you now take it to a heat press to finalize the pressing process in order for it to last longer. So I recommend that as well. So thank you so much and enjoy your day.